Alright guys, it's Dokkan time again, and today we're going to talk about the Extreme Z battle that's going to be basically released around midnight Pacific Standard Time, which at the time of this recording is about roughly 11 hours. And either way, it's today within the next 12 hours, 24 hours roughly. Odd thing about it on Global and JP, there is no download of it. There's no download of the file, but we've had the characters in files for like almost a whole week now with the release date. So the Extreme Z battle is coming. It is going to be primarily for this Android 13, and we also will have a sub EZA right away with this Trunks with getting his medals. So you will have to grind a little bit more unless there's like a special campaign to give you those. I wouldn't bet on it, but if it does happen, then that's fantastic, because this Trunks is kind of underwhelming. We will be getting two other EZAs with this Android 18 and this Android 17 as well. They are sub-EZAs for the physical future Gohan Extreme Z battle, so if you want to go grab and do those right now, that would probably be the best thing to do to occupy your time. For Gohan's Extreme Z battle area, his weakness is Android, so if you got Androids, you should have no problem with that. But the whole point of this video is about Android 13. So Android 13's weakness is Super Saiyans. It shouldn't be a big, obvious, it shouldn't be like, oh my god, it's such a surprise, because, well, the LR Trio is a Super Saiyan. And it's kind of like the whole way he dies. It's just Super Saiyan power, basically. He does have quite a bit of damage reduction, like, as soon as you hit level 13, all of a sudden 70% damage reduction, 80% once you hit 20. There is a couple missions also. There is win the extreme battle level 20 or higher with a Super Saiyan on your team, which you should have anyways. And then there's win an extreme Z battle within 2 minutes and 30 seconds of level 20 or higher. So usually that's not a big deal. That shouldn't be a big deal. Basically, as long as you kill him within the first or second turn, you should be fine, so long as you're moving as quickly as you can. Roughly on average, a single turn takes about roughly 30 to 50 seconds. It just really depends on the actual animations of the unit, so that shouldn't be too hard. And then level 10 or higher at 1 minute and 30. Once again, as long as you one-shot him, which if anybody has the LR Trio, you should be 100% fine. Should not be a big deal. I am going to give some recommendations for teams, at least for units to bring. So it's Super Saiyan category. Obviously, avoid any STR units. You can bring STR units, but I wouldn't suggest it. It'll be fine at the first, 10, maybe 15 stages, but after that, you are going to get hit really hard, and unless the unit's critting, they ain't even doing anything for you. So as far as leaders go, there is a couple leaders here. Weirdly enough, there's a free-to-play one right here at 77%. You got the Namek Goku, you got the Gohan Goku unit that's from the Cell Saga. You got Teeth/Gumku, whichever you call him. And then you have Namek Goku, the LR, which is not a full 170 lead, but he's a 170 and then 150 defensive lead. So I would say that is a good sub-option. And then, of course, there is the LR Trio. Now, if you don't have any of these top units for just pure Super Saiyan leads, let me give you my suggestion and, well, what I'm going to be using, because I don't have the LR Trio, unfortunately. I will be personally bringing along the Gobros. Gobros is a tech type. Android 13 is an AGL type. Therefore, easy choice to bring. Now, because it's Super Saiyans, he is on the Super Saiyans category. He's got siblings Bond and Goku family as the 170 lead. 170 is perfectly fine in here. Just because you have a 200 leader doesn't mean it's end-all be-all. So 170 is fine. He's going to do massive amounts of damage. He's got that active skill. This unit will probably carry. I'm actually probably going to put this unit as my friend lead for the first 24 hours so people can utilize that. And there's another lead that would be probably okay, and who you can run with this unit is this Goku and Gohan. This unit at the time of release was considered a pseudo anniversary unit along with the 7th anniversary. Now, people probably don't believe that now, but these units were considered a pseudo anniversary unit because they came out right before the 7th anniversary of Global. So this unit has additional crit built in. I mean, they're doing additionals. They do a lot of damage. They're a very good kind of unit, especially for this. And then we also have this Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now, this Super Saiyan Vegeta won't do a crap ton of damage right off the bat. In fact, I would say you're probably going to one-shot it just with having Go-Bros on the team for the most part. It's probably, if you're going to push past level 30, like you're going for the 77 titles, you might actually see this dude eventually transform into Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. And when he does transform into Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, he'll have that movie boss's buff where he gets extra crit chance and additional supers built into him. So that'll be a very wise choice to bring him onto those teams. And then, of course, we do have the Trunks that EZA during the Worldwide Download Celebration. More than likely, you won't even see him transform for the first 20 levels. After that, though, you might actually start seeing it. It just really depends on your rotations. He's also a kind of a pseudo leader that you could use. I might as well use that word. He is a super class lead at 170, or not 170, but 130. So he's a 130 super class lead. If you're really desperate and don't have anything else, I mean, you could definitely rock that. I would also highly suggest this Super Saiyan Future Trunks. I honestly, for a while, was thinking like he's going to be worthless. I would almost never use him. I tried utilizing him and rocking him during the worldwide download, and he just wasn't doing it for me. He has a decent amount of defense, 400, 500, but I always knew he was just going to go into content that was pretty much just going to be aimed for what he's good at. And he's aimed at this EZA fight. He's gonna one shot. He's got auto crits when you're fighting an androids or a Future Saga category enemy. Auto crits, bro. I mean, he's not getting that extra attack buff because you're not fighting Cell, but I mean, he's got that android auto crit right there. Do keep in mind though, he will get significantly stronger if you manage to bring a Gohan Future with you. There is a couple. Hold on, where is it? Gohan Futures, so you could utilize and bring the Intelligence Gohan Future unit, or there also should be, where is it? I'm trying to find the unit. There is a Tech Future Gohan that you could bring. I totally forgot about bringing that unit. You could very well do that. Was gonna grab it. Where is it? It's got to be one of his best link partners. You would assume he'd be one of the best link partners. I mean, you don't have to bring a full tech team. You can just utilize like even a full Future Trunks and Gohan team, and you probably do just fine. But yes, this one right here, this one. So this Gohan will probably do very well actually in this fight. I would highly suggest bringing him because he also has extra buffs when fighting an androids or Future class enemy. So this is definitely an option I would also consider, especially putting him right next to that Trunks that I just deleted for no good reason. But yeah, those two would definitely go well together. It looks like they don't link very well together, ironically enough. Prepared for battles, Super Saiyan, Golden War Extreme. I mean, I guess they don't have the best of link partners together, which is very surprising to me. There we go. So yeah, I guess they don't really have too many. This Trunks right here has like more kind of Vegeta family-esque units and then a full Future kind of thing. I mean, he doesn't even have prepared for battle, so they're not going to share a bunch of links, but you get all the buffs for this Trunks just by having Gohan on the team in general. You don't have to be on the same rotation, so it should be perfectly fine to be off lead. They're not going to be your best link partners, but these are very good units that are very old that could very much easily just destroy this event. This Bardock is also a nice little call out. He's not the best unit. He's not the best Bardock by any means, but he is an orb changer, so maybe you can set up the field a little bit. Maybe he'll get lucky on an orb change and all of a sudden just nuke the sucker. But yeah, these would be my suggestions for units to bring into this fight. It's not going to be a very difficult fight. Like I said, I'm going to rock Go Bros, and it should be perfectly fine. Reminder, once again, if that wasn't obvious, Super Saiyan weakness, very easy to go through. So, anyways, what team are you guys going to bring against Android 13 tonight/tomorrow? Let me know down in the comments, and I hope you have a good day and a good night. Thanks for watching.